All right, so we did get into a lot. It's Romeo, and I got to tell you, 35% of you guys are embarrassed if anybody saw your car. That's how dirty you keep it. Then we got into a little bit about sea bass. I never heard of sea bass, but it's kind of a specialty, especially with Valentine's Day going on. A lot of you are out looking for a great meal, and I guess sea bass is a big deal. And then the DMV. About getting your license. We talked about how easy it was. What DMV do you go to for the easiest pass? That's what we were talking about. So let's get started.
Last night, I was at the gas station. I was at a fast strip, and I was getting a case of beer, filling up the tank, getting ready to head to the house. Probably been about 7 o'clock, I think, is when it was. And the guy in front of me, he's trying to buy a couple of tall boys. And there's a question about his ID. I guess I thought maybe the checkout lady was just a little young and didn't recognize it, couldn't do the math or whatever. And she calls somebody over, and the other somebody comes over, and you could see him talking for a minute. Ended up this kid in front of me had a fake ID. Now they were nice about. What are you supposed to do with a fake ID? I don't know what is. I know they're illegal, but they just said no. Your ID's fake. We got to keep it. And he just ran out. He rolled out. So I don't know if you're supposed to call the cops. I don't know what you're supposed to do. That's probably what you're supposed to do, right? Just confiscate it. But having a fake ID, I didn't even know people still got fake IDs, to be honest with you. That's kind of stupid or naive of me to say probably, because why wouldn't they, right? I never had a fake ID. I never was a drinker until I was over 21. It never really appealed to me. But yeah. You ever had a fake ID? Hey, Rome. I'm 47 years old, and I still have the fake ID from high school. It was one of my relatives. We looked alike. Okay. Hey, Rome, kind of Latino is where I used to get my fake IDs. I was all over the downtown bars at 18 with my high school friends. Yeah, that happened a lot in Bakersfield, by the way. A lot. There were probably more fake IDs out there downtown Bakersfield when this kid was 18 than there were real IDs. Yeah. But that was my point. That's my point about fake IDs. I mean, back in the day, everybody had one. And you really had to have a bad, terrible fake ID to get caught. Nowadays, I don't even think you can get a fake ID. Good morning, now. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Ron?
What up, Ruben?
Hey, what's crazy is when I was young, bro, I never needed a fake ID. I always had a goatee and stuff because I was young. Shoot, I was 17 and I was head security at La Movida nightclub.
Well, I can understand that. I can see how you wouldn't need one because everybody would know you and they would just assume. I mean... Yeah, everybody thought because I always kicked it with the older guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So everybody was like, just like nothing. They didn't trip on it. I knew the owner and, I worked there for, a good while and sometimes I had to do, reports or whatever and they never questioned me nothing, dude.
All right, Ruben. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
Later, man.
All right.
I mean, you ever had a fake ID? A lot. I think a lot of people had fake IDs. I never had one. I had friends that had one, but I never needed one just because I don't know why. I guess I didn't. I was never buying alcohol. Already 4254777. But nowadays, what do you do nowadays? How do you get booze if you're under 21? What do you do? Steal it from your parents? I think maybe these IDs are so complicated now and so advanced that you can't use a fake ID anymore. Ever had a fake ID? Did you have a fake ID when you were younger? You had, usually you get somebody that's older than you, a cousin, an aunt, something like that. They would, you'd take their old ID. I don't know how you get away with it today. I mean, these IDs are so complex with computer chips and scan codes and things like that. I don't know how anybody can get away with one. But yeah, I never had a fake ID, by the way. Never needed one. I was a good kid. Already 4254777. Hey, Ro, my brother had one. He wanted to work, but was underage. This was 11 years ago. So a fake ID 11 years ago. What did an ID look like 11 years ago? Was it, how did that work? Now with those real IDs, how do you fake those? I don't think you can. Hey, Rome, the first fake ID I had was from where? Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. Yo, Rome, my sister used to use my military ID to get discounts everywhere and free meals on Veterans Day. Yeah, I don't know if that's right, but okay. I mean, I don't know if that's okay. Hey, Rome, I'm a Lyft driver. Nowadays, kids don't even have to like sneak around. Their parents I pick up So many drunk minors, it's not even funny, especially in Bakersfield. Really? Okay. Hey, Romeo, just letting you know, fake IDs are hard to forge nowadays. I used to do it. Really? You used to make fake IDs? And you can't forge fake IDs, huh? Can't use them anymore? Okay. Fair enough. Talking about fake IDs, did you ever have one? All right, 842-547-7. I don't even think they use them anymore, right? I don't even think you can get one that will work because they scan them now, right? All right, 842-547-7. Yo, Rome, originally from the Bay Area. When I was 11, my dad got me a fake ID that said I was 16 so I could get a part-time job in the summer. At 16, had a tab at the liquor store. Still got it. Just a goofy-ass picture of a kid was getting me into bars and all. Yeah, I mean, the IDs were pretty simplistic. They were easier to fake. Nowadays, I don't think you can get a fake ID. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Romeo? How's your day going, man?
Great, man. What's up?
Hey, man, I think back then it was less strict with ADs. I mean, I always had, there was always that liquor store in the hood that would sell liquor to minors. Not to all of them, but you knew that one person that you would go to, like, hey, give me a beer, because they already know you. They already know what's up.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Or you would have that one adult that, that wanted to buy a beer, and they're like, hey, I'll buy you one, buy me one. Or you always had that one hookup, you know?
Sure, I don't disagree with you on that. So, but
now I think they're probably just cracking down on them more. They're getting a little bit stricter, but I'm pretty sure,
he cut out. All right, 842-547-7. Yeah, I don't disagree with you on that. I mean, back in the day, I used to be able, my grandma or grandfather would just give me a note and their ID to go buy beer, cigarettes, and then whatever I wanted. So, yeah, I get it. But a fake ID, you needed a fake ID to get into the club. You needed a fake ID to get in to gamble. So, yeah, I don't know. What's going on?
Well, I don't think that you need a fake ID anymore unless maybe you're trying to get like a club or something. But when it comes to like liquor, I know a lot of parents who provide it for the kids. And their logic is, I asked my mom, I got angry because my daughter came home and I was like, oh, you've been drinking. And so she was like, well, the parents said that their logic is to allow the kids to do it at home so they don't drink and drive, so they don't have to sneak, so they don't have to go to another house to do it. That way they know that their kid is safe, which the logic makes sense because they're going to drink anyway.
Well, back in the day, everybody, I'm guessing there's probably more and more parents that think like you're talking about right now. But back in the day when you were in high school, when I was in high school, there was one parent. There was one single mom that did that. And she would let everybody
hated her because they knew when the kids was at their house, they're going to be messing up, partying, drinking. She was going to give them a cigarette.
Yeah, exactly.
But now it's like, I don't know. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but I know that they do it because I've experienced it with my kids.
Well, it's right. It's right for their kid. It might be wrong for your kid if you don't want it. So it just depends on how you don't want anybody else letting your kids drink if you don't want them to.
I just don't think that you don't need it anymore. I don't think you need fake IDs anymore. I also think that these days you could buy more things too. You could pay your way anywhere. If you got the right amount of money, you don't need an ID, you don't need papers, you don't need nothing. You just need money. or know the guy who knows the guy, So it's true. I know people don't got ID, but they got ID.
All right. Well, thanks for calling. All right, fake IDs. You don't need them no more, huh? All right, 842-547-7. Hey, Rome. My best friends and I went and met a friend in L.A. off of Figueroa Street. We went downtown Joe's. I went in first. My buddy didn't get through. He yelled my name, just waved by, and partied. I partied all night long. Oh, for a fake ID. Yeah. All right. There you go. All right. So I got tickets to Baby Bash, Little Rob, MC Magic. Raider Dave's opening the show, you guys. That's what I hear. You just got to answer, a simple question for me. Like 35% of you say you'd be embarrassed if someone saw this. Like 35% of you said you'd be embarrassed if someone saw this. What is it? 842-547-7. Hard ass question. All right, so I got a hard ass question for you. Like 35% of you would be embarrassed if someone saw this. What is it? 842-547-7. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Good morning, Romeo. Would it be school pictures?
School. That's funny. That's a good one, but no, that's not it.
Oh man.
But I will tell you a funny story. I have a picture when my dad let me go take school pictures. One day I wore my Superman Underoos shirt. Yeah, so that's a good answer, but that's not it. All right, brother.
Oh, man.
I'll never forget that. My Superman Underoos shirt I got for, I don't know, whatever maybe it was 5th grade or 4th grade or something. I don't know what it was. Already 42547. Here we go. Like 35% of you would be embarrassed if someone saw this. What is it? Chart ask question. Got Baby Bash. Got Little Rob. Got tickets for you to see the show on Sunday. All right, so 35% of you would be embarrassed if somebody saw this. What is it? Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, good morning, Romeo.
What up, brother?
Hey, would it be search history?
Oh, no. I think more than 35% people would be embarrassed if they saw their search histories. Now, that's probably way higher. Way higher. All right, brother. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Yo, did you get an answer yet?
No, not yet. What you got?
Is it a dirty room?
A dirty room? No, that's not it. That's not it. Already 42547. So like I said, like 35% of you would be embarrassed if somebody saw this. It's your hard-ass question. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo.
What
Would
up?
it be a camera roll?
Is it what?
Your camera roll?
Oh, no, that's not it.
Oh, man.
I think that's another one of those things, like a search history. A lot of people, I think there's more than 35% of people that would be embarrassed of that. So yeah, no, that's not it. All right, 84254-7. Like I said, like 35% of you would be embarrassed if someone saw this. What is it? Try to ask question. All right, so I want to know, like 35% of you would be embarrassed if someone saw this. I got tickets to Baby Bash, Little Rob, MC Magic on Sunday. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Do you have an answer yet?
No, what do you got?
Is it your ex?
No, but that's a great answer. Oh my God. No, that's not it, but that's hilarious. Good morning, Hot. What's going on, your ex? Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Good morning, Romeo.
What up, man?
Is it getting your car declined in public?
No, that's not it. No, I don't think that's it. Nope. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Is it partying on your first date?
No, that's not it. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Yo, Ron, good morning. Is it bank account?
No, I think there's more of us that are embarrassed about our bank accounts than 35%. No, that's not it. All right. 84254-7. Yeah, so 35% of you would be embarrassed if someone saw this. Like 35%. What is it? Try to ask a question. All right, so I just want to know, like 35% of you would be embarrassed if somebody saw this. What is it? Try to ask a question. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo, you got an answer yet?
No, what do you got, brother?
Okay, so I think this might be it. Is it a laugh?
Your laugh?
Yeah, your laugh.
No, that's not it. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, Rome, is it baby picture?
No. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Yo, for the question,
Yeah, what do you got?
is it the inside of your car when it's dirty?
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
There you go. Like 35% of you would be embarrassed if someone saw the inside of your car. What do you have in your car that's so embarrassing?
That's a bunch of junk.
All right, man. What's your name?
Leo.
All right, Leo. Gonna get your tickets to Baby Bash, Little Rob, MC Magic, Sunday over at the Fox. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
All right, there you go with that. Now, I do want to say this, though. It is embarrassing. It is embarrassing how dirty your car is and the things that you keep in your car. Clean up your car, man. That's a representative of you. Your car is what is it? An extension of you. So, my God, clean your car. There's nothing worse than getting into a dirty car. Oh, that's terrible. Well, how nasty are you people? RD42547. Clean your car. We have the hard-ass question. And it said 35% of you would be embarrassed if somebody saw the inside of your car because it's dirty. And what you guys keep you treat your car like a closet and a junk drawer. It's ridiculous that you guys don't clean your cars. Already 42547. Your car is an extension of you. In America, our cars are, especially in California, our cars are an extension of us. How we treat our cars basically says a lot about you, okay? I'm just saying. Already 42547 Hey, Rome, I get you about cleaning the car. When I was with my baby's mama, she would have her tubeware in the trunk with leftover Tupperware in the trunk with leftover food, and the stuff stinks. Every time I would drive the car, I would throw away the tubeware. Is it tubeware or Tupperware? Okay, so the trunk wouldn't smell bad. But that's what I'm saying. I was at the gas station. I get up at 3 a.m., so I'll get gas early. I was at the gas station. This girl opened the trunk of her car one time. It's like 3:30 in the morning. And she was pulling clothes out of it. I mean, it looked like a laundry basket of clothes in her trunk. Like her trunk was the basket. It was ridiculous. Clean your car. Do you know how nasty that is? So like 35% of you would be embarrassed if somebody saw the inside of your car. Why don't you clean your car? That's the problem. I mean, why do you treat it like a trash can? Why do you treat it like a junk drawer, a closet? What is wrong? How hard is it for you to pick stuff up out of your car? Already 42547. Hey, Rome, I know exactly what you're talking about. We have 2 kids, and my wife's car is always a mess. Every time I get in it, there'll be water bottles or there'll be some sort of wrapper of some sort. There'll be things just laying around in the car. Yeah, that's terrible, man. It legitimately only takes like 2 seconds when you get out of the car to grab, the water bottle or whatever little trash you have. Just take it with you. Why is that so hard to do? I don't understand that. I've been in cars where there's people will leave like pencils and pens and and little rings and stuff. Like they'll take them off. Like why? It's not a dressing room. I mean, how hard is it? I understand what you're saying, bro. How hard is it to take an empty water bottle or a wrapper or whatever it is with you? It's so ridiculous. Clean your cars. You people, how that's embarrassing. No wonder why you're embarrassed for people to see your car. They're nasty. So like 35% of you said you'd be embarrassed if somebody saw the inside of your car, right? Because you keep it dirty. You keep it like trash. And there's no way about it. You don't vacuum the carpets. There's dirt, there's grime, there's food particles on the floor. I mean, it's pretty nasty. Some of you keep your cars pretty nasty, so I can understand why you would be embarrassed. Already 42547. Yo, Rome. Have you ever gotten to an Uber or a Lyft and it was dirty? I don't know. I've been in some crazy cars before. Oh yeah, I was in one in Austin. A guy picked me up. He was a contractor or a construction worker. And yeah, he had all his tools in it and everything. Yeah, it was. I guess I have been in a dirty Uber or a dirty Lyft before. Yeah, those ride sharing. Sometimes those people don't keep their cars that clean. I've also been in some that were absolutely immaculately clean. You could smell whatever they use, the cleaning products they used, man. So yeah, I guess it kind of goes both ways. But yeah, I've gotten to we could have that conversation, right? The crazy Ubers or Lyfts that you got into, the crazy ride shares that you've gotten. Some of those people are interesting in what they have in their cars. Already 42547. Yesterday, I was out playing some golf with some buddies. Some other friends of mine called and said, hey, stop by Social House on the way home, have a couple drinks with us. I said, I'll stop by. All right, have a beer with you guys. So I go by Social House, and my friends, him and his wife, they were talking. Well, I got a couple of stories to ask you about. So let's start with the first one. He was saying, hey, did you see that they're having a sea bass? They're having the Social House is having a special for Valentine's Day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's like a sea bass and a short rib, a sea bass special, short rib special, plus their menu, right? And he goes, man, did you see this? And for some reason, the table that I was at with these people, they started talking about sea bass. Am I missing something? Now, I grew up on a reservation, and we ate salmon because we would fish when the salmon would run up through the river that went through our reservation. We catch a bunch of salmon. So I grew up on salmon. But is there something about sea bass? Like they made it sound like it was something so special that everybody's got to have it. Everybody loves sea bass. Everybody, and like you can't get it anywhere. I mean, what is there some? Is it seasonal? I mean, what is it about sea bass that is so special? And now I'm just saying because I don't know. But yeah, so now they've all decided they're all going to go to Social House tomorrow for Valentine's Day because it's tonight, tomorrow. Yeah, they're all going to go. So they were telling me about, okay, let's go through here. Let's come for the sea bass. I'm like, I don't know nothing about sea bass. I don't know. Is it a delicacy that it's hard to find? I don't know. I don't know. Already 42547-7. That was the first thing that happened. The second thing was I was talking to a couple and they said, hey, I go, what are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? They said, oh, we're going to a wedding. I said, a wedding on Valentine's Day? Really? I don't know that. Who's having a wedding on Valentine's Day? That seems odd to me on a couple different fronts. One, because, your wedding anniversary and Valentine's Day are going to be the same day. Two is nobody really likes going to a wedding anyways, but yet you're having it on Valentine's Day. So now you've invited your friends to come celebrate their love for each other at your wedding. And that's not odd. Yeah. Already 42547-7. And that's not even the strangest thing that happened to me yesterday. Hey, Rome, about the sea bass. It says, hey, Romeo, maybe you heard wrong. Maybe they might have been talking about sea bath. Apparently saltwater bathtubs are a thing now. I don't know. I am not a huge fish person. I mean, we don't live too far from the ocean, so. But these ladies were talking like sea bass, right? Sea bass is some exotic fish that only comes around once a year or once every millennial. But hey, so they're all going to Social House to get sea bass. I don't know. Good morning, Don. What's going on?
Man, Romeo, I guess I haven't been around a lot, so you're going to have to explain what exactly that is.
What's what?
Sea bass.
I have no idea. I'm with you. I have no clue what sea bass is, but everybody raved about it like it's something special, and maybe it is. I don't know either.
I know a lot, but I've never heard. I've heard it used twice.
What? You cut out, Dave.
When they would cook a spread and they bust out that chicken of the sea tuna, they said, get some sea bass. That was once.
That's what they called it?
Dumb and Dumb, I guess it was chicken of the sea. But
okay.
You guys can't be going out and paying to eat tuna. The other time, if you watch the movie Dumb and Dumber, one of the guys says, kick your ass, sea bass. Those are the only two times I've ever heard sea bass. So I'm curious, what is sea bass?
I don't know. I'll find out though. All right, Dave. I mean, but that's what I was saying. I don't know. I don't know what sea bass is. But the group I was with yesterday were talking about how they were changing their plans for Valentine's Day because Social House is having sea bass tonight. They're having it tonight, tomorrow, whatever their special is for Valentine's. And I thought, okay, I don't know. Raider Dave, I'm with you. Sea bass must be some sort of special fish that we don't know about. Hey, good morning, Romeo. Oh, crap. I didn't realize today's Friday the 13th. Yes, today is Friday the 13th. It is, yes. Good morning, Don. What's going on?
What's up, Romeo? Raider Rob.
What up, Rob?
What's up? Hey, tell Dave. They ain't talking about Janikowski, sea bass.
Sea bass. Oh.
but hey, I gotta admit though, sea bass is one of the better basses we got, and it's a lot more flakier and a lot more fatter. I mean, it's really good. I like it.
Sea bass. So sea bass is something that. But can you get it anywhere, or is it only special occasions, or what?
Certain restaurants will carry it because it's like a special order.
Oh, okay.
You could get regular bass anywhere, but the sea bass is pretty good. It's a lot better.
Okay.
So it's more bite for the money. You know.
Oh, no wonder why these guys were all saying, these women were saying how. Okay, all right, makes sense. All right, I never had it. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Try it, man. You're going to like it. Try it.
Well, I will. All right, I'll go try it tonight. All right.
All right, later.
All right, sea bass, Sebastian, Johnny Cows. That's hilarious. Yeah, I guess. I had no idea. Look at Raider Rob coming through with knowledge about sea bass. So, yeah. Hey, Rome, I think logic would say that it's a bass fish, but it's from the sea as opposed to the lake, which I could see that as being a different compared to regular lake bass, probably the same fish, just doubled the price. I will say this, that I have never had a bass fish in my life. RD42547. I mean, I guess if it's hard to get, it's hard to get. You guys can get it though. Like I said, what'd you send me? Oh, somebody sent me a picture of sea bass. A Wyatt Special. Sea bass is extremely buttery texture, almost melts in your mouth. This is the famous one you see at fancy restaurants. Oh, so sea bass is a fancier dish. High fat content, similar vibe to salmon. Oh, I love salmon. Hard to overcook compared to lean fish. Mid flavor, not fishy. It lives in very deep, cold waters near Antarctica, which means it's hard to catch, more expensive, marketed as luxury. That's why the restaurants charge $35 to $60. Well, that makes sense. I think that's what Social House is charging this weekend for their sea bass plate. Somewhere between, I think, $50 or $60, maybe. I don't know. But is that a lot for fish? Is $50 a lot for a fish plate? I mean, because you're saying that the restaurant charges $35 to $60 for it. Is that a lot for a good fish that's hard to come by? I mean, there you go. I did not realize that sea bass was such an item. Never had it. I guess I'll have to try it. But yeah, so no wonder why yesterday they were saying that when I was at so there you go. I guess Social House has a sea bass special along with a short rib special, so for Valentine's Day. So I don't know. Well, there you go. Who knew? Is there anybody else in town that sells sea bass? We're talking about sea bass as, I guess it's a luxury dish. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't realize that. RD42547 Rome. My son's name is Sebastian. We call him Sea Bass for short. And when him and his cousins, they always fight. Everybody screams at him. Kick his ass, Sea Bass. That's funny. Hey, I'm taking my son to school, and he's like, Dad, they talking about me. His name is Sebastian. We call him Sea Bass for short. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, your son, that's hilarious. Well, tell your son we're not talking about him unless he is a delicacy from Antarctica, which is really hard to get. So yeah, RD42547. It all came about because Social House Friday and Saturday, I think it's Sunday too, over the weekend, is having a sea bass special. And I was there the other night. I was there last night, actually, and they were talking about how everybody was talking about it that I was with. Like, oh, they're having sea bass. We got to come here and have sea bass. And I was like, what is sea bass? I had no idea what it was. So apparently it's, and then somebody sent me this little clip or picture about it being something, like a item, like a good item. Like an extremely buttery texture, melts in your mouth. It's for fancy restaurants. I didn't realize that. I don't know. I never even had a bass fish before. But it doesn't seem like a lot of money. How much should it cost? It's a good question. RD42547, but it is Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. So you guys should be, prepared to pay some money. $50 a plate for Valentine's Day. You guys think that's too much? Just in general. I'm not talking about what Social House is doing. I don't even know what the price is going to be for it, so I can't even tell you. I just know they're having a Valentine's Day special with that and short rib. But I don't know what it I don't know what $50 a plate sounds good, right? For a Valentine's Day meal tonight or tomorrow night? Does that seem unreasonable? I don't think so. RD42547. Somebody asked me the other day about how much I thought they should spend on Valentine's Day. I would say with dinner and drinks and everything, I would say about 150 to 200 is probably a good deal, right? Maybe 150. Hey, Rome, I almost got rear-ended right now because this lady going down acres on the school zone with all up in my butt. And she went in the middle of the road just to go around me and ended up on a red light. She was driving a white car over here by acres. I don't know why parents drive crazy around their own kids' school. They went to Shafter. They went to Shafter, or where they go get their where they go get their license. Oh, Shafter. I thought it was. Speaking of getting your license, I thought it was Tehachapi. No, not Tehachapi. Where's the other? What's the other place going west over there? I can't think of it right now. Shafter's not the easy place. It's gosh, I can't think of the name of it. What's the one up here where past Buena Vista Golf Course? Taft. Taft is the place you're supposed to go if you want to get your license easy. That's the rumor around town. I don't know for sure. Excuse me. Excuse me. But I will tell you something absolutely hilarious. So, my mom lives up north. And we were talking about getting a license for some reason, about kids getting their license and how I think a friend of mine's kids got their license. I said, yeah, everybody goes to this place to get it. And my mom says, yeah, we got one of those in our town. And she lives in a big city. But yeah, all of the, I think every place has a DMV that kids know to go to because it's easier than the other DMVs. I think that happens in every town, every city, every place, right? If there's multiple DMVs. RD4254-7-7. I don't know how we got there, but okay. Oh, I know how we got there. It's Friday the 13th, right? So, the lady called me and says she's having a rough time dropping the kids off at school, almost got rear-ended. Where do people get their licenses at? Where did she say? She said Taft? No. She said Shafter. Shafter's not the easy one. My understanding is the easiest place to get your license when you're a person is at the DMV in Taft. They're the most lenient, not Shafter. So, somebody said Arvin. Oh, it's Arvin? Arvin. Taft and Arvin. I don't know. I've never been to Arvin, the Arvin DMV. I've never been to Taft DMV either, but I've never heard Arvin, by the way. But I will say this. Every city, I'm sure there's one in Los Angeles. I'm sure there's a DMV in LA in some of the surrounding areas or maybe they tell you. I wonder if when kids are getting their licenses in LA, I wonder if they tell them, yo, go to Bakersfield. It's easier in Bakersfield. You get your license in Go to the DMV in Bakersfield. Yeah. I never heard Arvin, by the way. I've only heard Taft. Yo, Rome, Arvin is easy. Well, I've only heard Taft. I heard Taft is the easiest to get your license. So I don't know if that's true or not. So a lady was telling me she's having a rough day, but it is Friday the 13th. She said she almost got rear-ended. She was saying, where did these people get their license at? Shafter? I never heard Shafter being an easy place to pass your driver's license test. Your driver's test, your driving test, yeah. I always heard it was Taft. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo. So when I got my license, I remember there was a lot of out-of-town people from LA, and it was always passed in Arvin, right? When you were trying to get your license, because that was a known place to be an easy test, and they wouldn't even watch you while you were actually taking the written test. So.
Really?
It was always
wow.
a really long line from out-of-town people from LA. So they ended up making a rule, and they told them that they had to get the license in the county that their address was at. So they weren't allowed to come to Arvin anymore. But, yeah, that was the place. Arvin was the easiest. I actually got mine in Taft. It was pretty easy, too.
Well, like I said, in 30 years, I was only told Taft is the place to go.
I'm going to say it was, I passed the same day, and I'm a horrible driver. I'm
a horrible driver. Well, all right. Well, thanks for calling. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. RD4254-7-7. Rome, Arvin is easy. Hey, Rome, I went to Lake Isabella, the easiest place to obtain your license, not the easiest drive with no experience. How'd you drive home then? Hey, Romeo, you talking about passing that driver's test, right? Yeah, I was always told Taft was the place to go. Delano's pretty easy as well. See, I haven't heard that. Of all the places you're naming, Arvin, Delano, Lake Isabella, I've only heard Taft is the place to go. Yo, Rome, my aunt works there. That's how I know, huh? Oh, hey, Rome, even people from LA come to Arvin to take their driving test because it's way easier. Don't say this part on the radio. Okay, I won't say that part on the radio. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
What's going on, Rome? Shelly Gilly.
What up, Gilly?
Leonard, that he couldn't pass the test, man. So I devised a scheme where we'd wear the same shirt underneath, and right when he was going to take his test in Arvin, he went to the restroom. I came out of the restroom wearing the same shirt. I told him, put on it, throw it out or whatever, throw it in the trash and come out. And he charged me. I charged him.
Your phone's cutting out, Gilly. We're only getting half your conversation.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to the other part of the house. Sorry. Anyway, what about now?
There you go. Gilly's house is so big, he's got bad reception in the West Wing. All right, Gilly.
And I don't know, man. It could be like San Francisco 49ers. I'm getting all these waves or whatever. Anyway, so my homeboy Leonard, he needed to pass the test, and he says, "Hey, man, I can't pass this test." So we wore the same shirts underneath. I was in the restroom, and he immediately was going to start his test, turned it over, said he was going to go to the restroom. I came out. I did the test for him. He passed with flying colors.
Great,
$100.
That's the guy we want driving. The guy on the road with our kids.
Because he couldn't read. Because he couldn't read that good. He'd been my homeboy since he was a little kid.
He took the. Oh, you're talking about the written test.
The written test.
Oh, okay. I thought the driving test. I was saying, oh my God.
No, he could drive. He didn't read that good.
And where did you do this at?
In Arvin.
Arvin, my God. I always heard Taft. I never heard Arvin was a place to go.
No, yeah, man.
That's
Because that lady didn't even bring her eyes up to look at the people. Easiest $100 I ever made.
Nice. All right, Gilly.
Later, brother.
Gilly always got to find some sort of hustle to scam the system. Oh, this whole driving test thing. I don't know how we got started onto this, but yeah. Well, actually, I know. But some lady was talking about Shafter being the hot spot, the easiest place to go get a driving test, to pass your driving test. Now you guys are saying Arvin, and I didn't know that. I always thought it was Taft. RD42547-7. Just so you know, though, when I took my driving test, I got 100% on the written, and I got 100% on the behind the wheel. First time. Yo, Rome, I passed my permit and driving test first try without studying. But my wife, she failed her permit 6 times. She still don't have her license. Oh, my God. Way to put your wife out there like that. How about you help her? If she failed 6 times, just the written part, why don't you help her, bruh? I mean, Gilly, this woman needs somebody to pass her written test for her. Can you handle that? What's going on?
Pass all Gilly. Is this a Class A? Is this a Class A or just a regular license?
It's just a regular license.
But when we're done with her, she'll be driving for Walmart. Yeah, tell him I have a cousin, man. I need the ages though, so that way I know which cousin to send in there.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
We see if they look a little similar. You know what I mean?
Funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't worry about that. She'll be driving for Walmart before you know it, buddy. You'll be able to sit home and play. I don't know, Nintendo Wii. Is that such a thing anymore? Later, brother.
Damn, Gilly. All right. You know what's funny about that Nintendo Wii? Is when the Nintendo Wii was the hardest. When the Nintendo Wii came out, it was the hardest video game system to find. And if I am correct, if I remember correctly, Gilly was the one who got one for me or helped me find one because that boy, I don't know how Gilly do who he do. All right, hey Rome, I live in Shafter and we have a DMV and me and my friends couldn't pass it there. And we were told Taft was easier, so we went there and we all passed. This was in 2005. Yeah, I was always told that the easiest DMV to pass the driving test was, the behind-the-wheel driving test, was in Taft. So I guess Arvin now we're hearing. Hey, Rome, I failed my behind the wheel exam at Arvin. My God. Well, based on what everybody's saying, how bad of a driver do you have to be to fail in Arvin? Wow. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo. So I took my driver's license in Arvin also.
But they're just handing them out like Skittles in Arvin? I mean, is that simple, huh?
Well, because it was easier. Like, I heard that, because I hadn't been driving for a long time when I got my driver's license. And my boyfriend at the time, he was like, just take it in Arvin because it's easier. They don't make you go on the freeway.
So how long have you had your driver's license?
Well, since I was like 21.
How old are you now?
I'm 36 now.
Can you drive on the freeway?
Oh yeah, I'm good on the freeway now. But at that time, I had only been driving really for like maybe not even 6 months.
Oh my God, I'm gonna bet you're a terrible driver right now. I'm just gonna call it.
Great. I don't even have bad driving record. I only have one ticket.
Only one? And what was that for? Oh my God. Well, whoa. You had to get pulled over before they knew you didn't have insurance. So why did they pull you over?
Oh, because I was on my phone.
Did they give you the cell phone ticket too?
No, they just gave me a fixer ticket. Yeah, but I think he did that because I had my scrubs on.
I was gonna say you must have had your boobs out, huh?
No, but yeah, it's really easy to get it in Arvin. Everybody goes there. It's easy. You don't have to go on the freeway. All you gotta do is drive down the street to the school and then drive back into like where the DMV place is, and then you do like where they make you like drive backwards for like a certain amount of feet, and then that's it.
Wow, that's okay. All right.
Yeah. All right.
That's awesome. Thanks for calling. Wow. Well, there you go. Whoever just texted and said your wife failed the permit test 6 times, go to Arvin. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
What's up, Romeo? It's been a while, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. What's up?
Hey, man, whoever's been putting that DMV on blast over in Harvard, they're going to probably make the rules a little more stronger now. Watch.
I don't know how long ago the listeners are saying that they went back. I mean, somebody texted and said that they failed in Arvin, so I don't know.
You know what? I went to Shasta, bro. I was in and out there, I would say about 27 minutes, bro. I didn't even have to take my driver's test all over again. I just renewed it. They said that Shasta is one of the easiest ones to go to.
Well, here's my knowledge of everything over the last 30 years. Shafter, what I was always told, is where you can get it done the fastest. They're easier to get in and out of. Not that they were the easiest to get to pass a test. I was always told Taft was the easiest place to pass the test.
Yeah, when I went to go do the test, they say, well, you know what? You don't have to do the driving test. All you need to do is a wrist test. And I ate that pretty fast, bro. I was in and out in like 25 minutes.
How long ago was that?
That was in 2016.
Okay. All right, man. All right, brother. Thanks for calling. Later. I mean, I was always under the impression that Shafter was just faster. They got you through quicker. Not that it was easier. They just, not as many people went there. And so if you wanted to get something done, go to Shafter because you'll get in and out faster. But not that it's easier. I was always told Taft was easier. But apparently it's Arvin. Anyway, already 42547-7. What'd you send me here? Oh my gosh. Hey Rome. Hey, what's up, Rome? I went to school up north, little town called Dixon. Yeah, I know Dixon. Dixon has a great restaurant. Although I just drove through Dixon last year. It's changed a little bit. Everything was done by the high school permit, behind the wheel, the written test, and the driving test back in the day. Yeah. I took drivers. That's why I'm going to tell you this. That's why I think kids today we've had this conversation about kids today not urgent, not really wanting their license as quickly as we did when we were kids. But when we took driver's ed, it was in school. It was a class. It was the first one semester was health and sex, and the next semester was driving. So you did it all in school. Already 42547-7. Once they took it out of school, it kind of changed everything. What else we got here? Hey, Rome, that's the thing. Oh, this is the guy who said his wife has failed her permit test 6 times. Hey, Rome, that's the thing. I help her study, but she still said her mind just goes blank when it comes to a test. Well, I mean, get her an Uber account. Yeah, what's going on?
What's up, Rome? This is Super Bowl champ T-Hawk Lou, man. How you doing?
Fabulous, Lou. What's up?
Hey, Rome, don't believe anything about the Shafter DMV, man. That place sucks.
Well,
I failed my...
Can I just tell you this before you go any further? You did not win a Super Bowl, Lou. You absolutely had nothing to do with it. And you sound like a moron for saying that.
Oh, what? It's just... it's just an updated name, you know what I mean?
You had absolutely nothing to do with the help the Seahawks win a Super Bowl.
Okay. But the DMV, the DMV in Shafter sucks, man. Don't go there.
Because you failed?
I failed 3 times, man, behind the wheel. Like, their streets are so weird. They're like, they don't know their geometry. Like, you do a U-turn and you're making a left, you know what I mean?
No, I think the Shafter deal, I've had to go there a couple of times, and I think they're great, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
I hate it there, man. And then they try to tell me that I was cheating during my test. I don't know. I just have a horrible experience. I always go to Delano. Delano's my comfort zone DMV. I highly recommend it for anybody.
All right. Because you're a great judge of everything, Lou. You should write a book. You should work. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I've passed my driving test and my Class A written test in Delano, so that's a sweet spot.
Okay, Lou, get out of here. Sometimes I just can't with him. Sometimes he takes it to a level of stupidity that I can't. Yeah, I've gone to the Shafter DMV a couple of times for stuff, and they do a great job. What'd you send me here? Hey, Rome, it's easy to spot the drivers who didn't pass their first try, especially the drivers that live in Bakersfield. Try again. There's a lot of bad drivers in Bakersfield. Hey, Rome, I took my driver's test in Arvin, too. They just went around the block. I almost hit someone in a crosswalk, and they still passed me. Oh, my God. Are you serious? There's no way. Hey, Rome, Shafter's the easiest place to pass a driving test. That's not what I heard. All right, Romeo, stop talking about this topic. DMV staff from Arvin and Taft could be listening. They're going to make the test harder now. Well, they should make the test harder. I don't want a bunch of people that don't know how to drive on the road. You're going to kill somebody, man. Yo, bro, just because they say they can drive the freeway doesn't mean they can. So many times I would road rage over stupid people going 55 in the fast lane and not moving over for cars. Public service announcement: stay out of the fast lane if you want to drive slow or move over. When you see someone riding your bumper, Headbutt Raider doesn't want to headbutt you, but I will. I have a buddy. Oh my God. He is such a pain in the ass to drive with. He does that. He drives in the fast lane at whatever 65 or 55, whatever the speed limit is, and will not let anybody get by him. He is horrible. This dumbass even has, did you guys know this, by the way? You can set your car to a certain speed, and if you go over that speed, it starts beeping at you to let you know. He sets his car at whatever the speed limit is, and if he goes over it, it starts beeping to let him know that he's going over the speed limit. Hey, Rome, I remember when I was younger, people would always say to take your driver's test at Shafter or just go to Shafter DMV in general because they were way quicker. Yes, I've always heard that too. They get you through the process quicker, but not that they were easier or more lenient. Let's see here. What else did you send me? Hey, Rome, am I only who gets really annoyed hearing Seahawk Lou's bandwagon Lou? Tell him there is a temp agency hiring morons. Yeah, Seahawk Lou is Seahawk Lou. Yeah, he was a Charger fan before a Seahawk fan, just so you guys know. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Romeo, there's 2 types of drivers. You got the Fast and the Furious or the low riders. You're
Okay.
either speeding or you're cruising. And I'd rather take my time. Even though my truck goes fast, I take it easy. I cruise.
Okay.
The thing that gets me, though, is it's always these cars that look like they're about to break down trying to outrace me. That be trying to go 80, 90, and this car is on its last bolt. It's always the buckets trying to race.
Okay.
But I just tell everybody, slow down. Ray Dave ain't in no hurry to get nowhere. I'm taking my time.
All right. All right, Richard. There you go. He is right about one thing. It's always janky bucket, somebody in a four banger trying to do 90. Yeah, winding out. Hey, Romeo, I can confirm Shafter DMV employees are listening right now. Yeah. Well, I never, but like I said, that lady who started this whole thing said that Shafter was the problem. Shafter is not the problem. The Shafter DMV are great. I told you that. Seahawk Lou's a moron. I've gone to Shafter quite a few times to do stuff at the DMV, and they're great. They get you in, they get you out. But they're not easier. I was always told that Taft was the easiest place to go get your license, and now you guys are telling me Arvin. 842-547-78 Rome. Hey, I'm just curious. How's the Social House? I'm taking the fam there for brunch tomorrow. What's your word on it? Social House is great. Social House is one of the best restaurants in town. They have the best food. They have great food, always consistent, always good. Everything's solid. Everything's solid. But you're going to brunch on for Valentine's Day. You're right. No. Social House is great. I recommend Social House. So Valentine's Day is tomorrow. I hope you guys have your plans ready. It sounds to me, somebody just texted me, said they're taking the family out to brunch tomorrow for over at Social House. Yeah, great brunch. Also, is that your Valentine's Day? You're going out to brunch with the family? Is that how you're celebrating Valentine's Day? I don't have a problem with all that. I mean, obviously tomorrow's a Saturday, so Luigi's going to be popping off, I hope, for Valentine's Day. I mean, brunch is fine for Valentine's Day, whether you're going to brunch, whether you're going to dinner. I mean, whatever it is you're looking to do, just make sure you have your plans. Are you guys ready? Is everybody prepared for Valentine's Day? You guys ready to do it? All right. I hope you are. We'll find out next week if you pulled it off or not. Hey, Rome, I missed pay your bills. Okay. No, we did it. You just, we didn't call your name. I'll tell you that right now. That's not who we called. All right. Yo, Rome. Me and my wife are going out for Valentine's Day tomorrow night. I got no reservations. I just got her a gift, and we're going to wing it and see what happens. What do you think about that? You're just going to roll around Bakersfield and find a place to eat, huh? That's funny. I have a friend who did that once. Him and his wife did that a few years back. And he wasn't even thinking about it. He just thought, you know what? Let's go out to dinner. They ended up at Carl's Jr. That was the only place they could get in. It was hilarious. Already 42547-7. Yeah, a lot of places are gonna have reservations. You guys might want to make some phone calls tonight. Make a reservation. I do know, Social House doesn't have reservations. You can get in. I think you could try to get in. They do have some open seating though. So yeah, good luck with that, man. It's kind of a fun game though, huh? See where you end up eating on Valentine's Day. That's actually kind of, good luck, man.
Romeo in the Morning.
Every morning.
On Hot 94.1.